You guys ready?
What's the plan, Bobby?
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always winged it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy? You ready? Here we go.
What up? Welcoming everybody to the OG NBA betting show. Got Ian here with us. Dutchie and Wham Bam will both fall through shortly. But Bano, yesterday I had a winning night in the NBA. Finally, it felt nice to get back on track there. How's everything for you? How you doing today?
It was a bit of a small losing night for me overall, but we did have a few winners. We had a couple of those overs come through, and a terrible beat with Portland, Philly. That game was cruising over, but typical Philadelphia, they quit on that game just like they quit on their season. So I can't really say I'm that shocked by it, but nevertheless, it's a pretty decent Tuesday card. There's some good opportunities, so let's dive in.
Let's get to it. And Deuce, right on cue there. We slide to Dutchie. What's good with you, Dutchie?
The NBA is a hell of a drug. And looking at the plug. Yeah, man. Shit, my bad, fellas. Took out the collar shirt, put on a zip up real quick, put the shades on, about to roll the fuck up, and get right from last night. I'm glad that my boy Skee, did well because I did not. Kyrie going down. Prayers to him. For an ACL, terrible. Hate to hear it. Uncle Drew, Kyrie, man, they don't make him like that, So hopefully he'll get back, ready to rock and roll. I'm sure he will. But unfortunate for NBA and me as a fan not to be able to watch Kyrie play basketball for the rest of the season. Atlanta, man, Atlanta fucking punked me. Ja Morant gets out, Triple J goes out. I mean, get the fuck out of here, man. Let's have today be a better motherfucking day. But shout out to the chat. Shout out to Babano. Shout out to my guy Skee.
Hey, you guys remember yesterday's best bets? Like I gave out 2 best bets, didn't I? Or like I can't remember. I was looking at two
I honestly can't remember. That's bad. My memory's slipping clearly, but I honestly don't remember.
Dutch, do you know a game that I bet yesterday?
Yeah, the trade, Atlanta.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mike R, all you gotta do is listen, man. You just gotta listen sometimes, and then you'll hear what the picks are. But if you don't listen,
that's right.
You clearly won't know what the picks are that are given out. So
well, I only fucking beat my chest and scream when I'm on, so I don't know what the fuck this guy's talking about.
Yeah, I don't even come in here and say I win all the time.
No.
I don't know.
No.
Anyway, let's get to it. A lot of games on the slate. Rockets
Hard.
and Pacers. Opened up -4 Pacers, -3.5 right now. And total went from 229 up to 231 for the Rockets. They did play yesterday, but a lot of the guys on the roster did not play. Looks like they're going to be in today. Everybody looks like they're in except for Fred VanVleet. For Pacers, Mather in his game time decision. But I want to go to Dutch first on this one, actually. Because, man, Scooby-Doo, he had a pretty good game last time. I feel like he's been stepping it up a little bit, but I don't know. Second of a back-to-back for the Rockets, but I feel like they're fresh. Do we go with the LJ special, get in and get out before they blow up in the second half?
Big shout out to my guy Stacks in the building, OG Stacks. One of the few winners we had yesterday on the Best Bets edition of Medicaid Monday. Thanks for holding us down, homie. Came with the Gucci man. Came with the goods too. Went against that Houston first half. All y'all motherfuckers on that shit. He went against that shit, I believe. Pacers, bro. There's levels to this shit, goddammit. Hey, Indiana and Pacers on another level than the Houston Rockets. Now they're both probably, they're both, right in neck, but I think Indiana's right here. You know what I mean? I think they just a tier above them. I really do. Houston has their moments. I don't think they got the talent that Indiana has. I think Siakam should be able to get what he wants tonight. I know Houston covered for me last night. I took the 11, and then a lot of people get ruled out. They're supposed to play tonight, so most likely they get smacked the fuck around tonight. But yeah, Indiana, man, I just think this is a good spot. I've had a little trouble with the Scooby-Doo. Where are you? When I fade him, he wants to show up. When I bet him, He wants to Scooby-Doo that motherfucker. So I'm hoping that I'll be polite to his ass. He comes dressed ready to impress, and he fucking loads up the stat sheet, because anytime they get over 19, anytime he scores over 19 points, if he gets 20 or more, it's a W. So please, Hallie, give me a 20 and plus and take my ass to the motherfucking window. Indiana Pacers did get smacked by these boys last time they seen them, November, by 17, right? So it's Revanga, Indiana Pacers at home, Rockets in the back-to-back. I don't give a fuck who played yesterday. Indiana Pacers -3.5. It's good money.
Pavano, do you feel the same way as Dutch?
I'm with Dutch on this one. It's a tough spot for Houston after the back-to-back and the loss last night to Oklahoma City. Now, again, they're going to be a few guys didn't play in that game. So the guys that didn't play last night, they'll be fresh tonight. But I don't know. Indiana, this feels cheap with the way these two teams are playing right now. Houston's kind of scuffling up and down. Indiana's played pretty well. They've won 5 of their last 7, coming off a blowout win over Chicago. The rest advantage. Good home record, 18-9. Plus, the last time they played Houston back in November in Houston put it on Indiana, 130-113. I think that's a redemption spot here tonight for the Pacers. Price is cheap. Give me the Pacers -3.5.
Man, both of y'all liking those Pacers. Damn, that makes me want to stay out the way. But I'm leaning Rockets first half. Next game up, we'll go Raptors and Magic. This one opened up Magic.
I want to say, my bad, Skee. They beat them 9 that last 10 times up until this last game. You know, they had beat them 9 straight, and then that smacking. So Indiana gonna get right tonight.
That being said, if you like Houston, take them early. You don't want them late on a back-to-back. It's better to take them in the first half if you want them.
You don't want them late without Fred VanVleet either.
Yep. Right.
Our Raptors Magic are 7.5 now. Total down to 207.5. For the Raptors, Grady Dick, Ingram, Temple, Battle, Abaji, all out. For the Magic, wait a second. Cole Anthony is questionable. Is Suggs in?
No, he's out for the season, homie.
No, he's out for the season. He's just been ruled
Okay.
out, just like Kyrie. Bad day for injuries. Yeah. Ooh.
Wow.
Terrible.
Yeah, I missed that alert. But okay, so Cole Anthony is game time decision here tonight for the Magic. These teams did play the other day. I'll go to you first, Babano, on this one. They played recently, and they played on the 2nd, and the Raptors won 104-102. So chance for a bounce back for the Magic here. I know standings wise. I mean, it's their division, but also just playoff chasing wise. They're right in the mix with Miami and Atlanta, like rice sandwiched in between both of them. So pretty important game for the Magic here. Do you think they can get the W by margin?
They could. It's their spot to bounce back because Toronto beat them in the first meeting on Sunday, 104-102. And I took Toronto plus the points on Sunday. So it's definitely a revenge spot for Orlando. They're certainly the better team, but you know, they haven't covered in 3 straight. They've lost at home, be it Cleveland, Golden State. The Toronto loss was the one loss against a lesser team. It is their spot to bounce back, but I can't get there at -7 with Toronto playing hard every day. Like it's not always, they don't always play great, but they do play hard. The effort's there. It's just a few too many points to lay. I had Toronto on Sunday. I like that spot with them getting those points off the tough loss in Chicago. But it does feel like it's Orlando's time to pay them back. I just don't want to lay this many points, though, so it's a pass.
Magic are 10-4 ATS as a favorite of 7+. I'll throw that out there for you, Babano. Dutch, you think the Magic smack them around today? Or maybe not one of the games you're looking at?
Yeah, man. Big shout out to Sweaty Butcher, Mr. Exotic in the building. Also came through with the goods yesterday. Good to see you, my man. Good to see you. This was tough, man. You know, I told my boy Razor Sharp Picks the other day with the under on this. I believe it was Sunday. And it was 209.5 this morning as well. But now it's down to 2. You know, it's down a little bit. So it's creeping down. But I could only look under here. You know, I think it's the same damn thing. They scored 206 total on Sunday. Maybe a little bit of a sweater, but I think these are 2 bummy ass teams, and the under would be my only look. But I do think the Magic should smack. So hopefully the Raptors get out a little bit and we can live bet the Magic.
All right. Let's keep going down the list. Some people in the chat liking the under as well. Warriors, Knicks up about, it opened 3.5, so up to 5.5 now. Even a 6 popping up. Total down from 232 to 226, 225.5 popping up. Injury report: Steph Curry is still questionable for tonight. Kuminga and GP2 are out. For the Knicks, you have Karl Anthony Towns questionable. I'll go to you here first, Dutchy. The Warriors have been playing some of the best basketball since they made that trade. Some of the best basketball in the NBA. But if they don't have Steph Curry, I don't know. I'm kind of out, Dutchy. You think the Knicks can take advantage of the Warriors in this spot? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, man. This is the fourth road game here for the Warriors in a back-to-back situation. It was kind of a tough competitive game for about 3 quarters there, 2.5 quarters we'll say. Charlotte was playing them within 8 to 10 points there, and then all of a sudden that late third kind of just put them away in the fourth quarter. When Steph went out, actually, they just continued to put it on them. So I'm on the Knicks, man. I bet them last night at -4. Honestly, I just think they smack these motherfuckers around. Spot it's a really nice spot for the Knicks. And the Knicks kind of 0-7, don't play against nobody good. Now they get the Warriors in a nice spot in a back-to-back. Our boy Steph a little beat up here. And really, let's talk about it. They got guys that they could throw at Steph. They got guys that they could throw at Jimmy. But you got OG back, you got Mikal, and you got Hart. And Towns is going to play tonight. This Knicks team is going to start running off some wins here, and I believe it starts tonight in kind of a statement win here. I think they run these boys off the court. So I'll endorse the 5.5. I got 4, but yeah, I love the Knicks tonight here. I just think they give a fuck way more about this game than the Golden State Warriors do, and it's really setting up real nice for them tonight.
But I'm kind of feeling like Steph's not going to play. I feel like that's what the market is telling us as well. My guy UCapper last night on the show that we do, he liked the under. He took the under. A couple guys in the chat also got that good number of 232.5. Do you agree with that market move down, or how are you viewing this game?
It definitely New York spot. Golden State last night, Charlotte 119-101, and Curry may not play. No Steph, probably no Golden State, even though Butler now is going to take the primal role and probably look to carry the load a lot more offensively if Steph doesn't play. But New York's got the rest advantage since playing at Miami. That being said, New York's not been good as a home favorite at MSG lately, and I mean really not good. So I'm not there laying this many with New York, so I'm staying off.
All right, let's keep going.
And I want Steph out there, Skee. I don't want that motherfucker to sit. I placed a bet thinking he's gonna play. The fugaziness starts to click in a little bit when these motherfuckers stars,
And then the other team, New York, relaxes because Steph's not in. They think it's going to be an easier night, and how that shit works. Yeah,
they think
I want Steph out there.
Yeah,
lock that motherfucker down.
All right, Bucks and Hawks opened up Bucks -5. They're now about 6 points pretty much everywhere. Total open 244.5 down to 2 as low as 242. Trae Young, is this questionable or probable? Trae Young probable for tonight. Larry Nance Jr. out for the Bucks. Kuzma was doubtful. He got upgraded to questionable. Giannis is probable. Connaughton is out. This is the Hawks on a back-to-back. Shout out to the Hawks who came back and won that game yesterday against the Grizzlies. Bucks, meanwhile, have had a couple days off. So it is a Bucks spot. I'm curious, Dutch. It is I know, my bad. You know what? I'm gonna go to Babeno first. It is a Bucks spot, but do you trust them?
I like their team total over. I like that 124. I like Milwaukee scored 132 against Dallas in their last game, which was a win. Atlanta last night, even though they beat Memphis, they still gave up 130. They gave up 135 to Oklahoma City at home, 131 at Miami. Their defense is awful. Milwaukee has the rest advantage, and a tired, worn-out Atlanta team should be able to get to 125. So I like that most of all. I mean, I lean to the -6 and lay in the points because Atlanta's in a terrible spot. But I like the Bucks team total over a little bit more, 124. They should score a lot here. I think get into the 120s, if not 130s. Lean to the full game over. I just don't know what Atlanta's going to do. So if you had to ask me, I'm lukewarm on the full game over and laying the points with Milwaukee, but I really like the Bucks team total over.
All right, Bucks team total over for Babano Dutch. I think that Bucks have been okay defensively lately, and being this much rest, I mean, longer game goes on, favors the Bucks. I think the Bucks can get it done here. Do you?
There's levels to this shit, god damn it. That's right. It's level Tuesday. Hey, boy, that's right. Fuck Trey. Not today, Trey. It ain't your motherfucking way. Hey, you played your ass off last night. You did. The whole team did. I mean, but that was a motherfucking game, bro. They scored 31 in the fourth there to come back, take the win by 2. LeVert gets the game winning. I mean, it was a competitive basketball game. No Ja, no Triple J. Either way, Atlanta played their fucking ass off last night in Memphis. And as an 8.5-point dog, got the win. I'm telling you right now, they're going to get ran the fuck out of Atlanta tonight. They're going to run out the home court. Fear the motherfucking deer. Giannis. I don't want that motherfucking Kuzma out there. Please sit your ass down. All right? If he wants to play, I don't give a fuck about Kuzma. But Dame Time, Bobby Portis ain't playing either. But that means more move. I think they move up and down the court a little bit more. I think Giannis has his way. I think the team total over is a great look, Bobano. But I think it's a solid number here. I don't think it's asking for too much. I'm all over the -5.5. I really do believe Milwaukee wins this game by 15, 20 points.
They said it's exotic levels. Shout out to the chat, man. And our guy Wham Bam tapping in. Wham Bam.
Yes.
We've touched this one. Knicks, Warriors, Raptors, Magic, and Rockets, Pacers. We cannot hear you.
Okay, my fault. I'm muted. Y'all hear me now?
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Okay. Cool. Yeah, my light is tripping too. I don't know what's up with that. Under that, the Magic under that Dutch was talking about, like that. Knicks. I think the Knicks are going to win and beat Stephless Warriors. I think Steph is not going to play though. You know what I'm saying? So I do think the Knicks are going to win again, healthy, just like Dutch was saying. And that one too. And then you guys talked about Indiana one already.
Yep.
Yeah, and that one I kind of want to go with the Pacers here. I don't know what's going on with the Rockets. I kind of want to go with the Pacers here. It's just a tricky game for me. I think that there's money to be made in that game, and you got to trust the Scooby-Doo guy. You know what I'm saying? You just got to trust the Scooby-Doo guy. So that's the only thing that I thought about on that. But I didn't bet that. That's just a strong lean there with the Pacers. I did take the under, and I did take the Knicks there. But as far as this game right here, you're talking about the Hawks, right? The Hawks and Bucks. I really don't want to take this over, but I think both teams are going to give it up right here. And yeah, that's the only thing I could really say too much on here. As far as any props in this game, I do think Giannis is going to have a pretty good game here. He should be available in this game, though, right? Yeah, I think Giannis is going to go crazy in this game. So I think 40+ type points for Giannis in this game. So shout out to y'all too with the Drummond play yesterday, man. Well, it's probably one of the best bets I made all year, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, probably one of the best bets, but let's do it again today. That's the only thing that matters.
All right, let's keep it going down the list. Cavs and Bulls. Cavs a 12.5 or 13-point favorite right now. Total's gone down a little bit. It is sitting around 243. Cavs on a back-to-back. Or no. I'm sorry. Cavs off of an overtime game on the front end of a back-to-back. They'll be without Evan Mobley. And then the Bulls, still no Vucevic. And pretty much the 3 starting guards are all game time decision for tonight. If Mobley was in, I would still take the Cavs. I would think that they could smack them around. I don't like that Mobley's out. It's kind of keep me on the sideline here. So I'll open this one up to whoever wants it. Can anybody get there with the Cavaliers?
You know what? I actually like them early tonight because they got off to a bad start against Portland. They were down pretty big at halftime and came back and they won that game. I don't think they'll be thrilled with the way they started. And if they're focused in the first half of this game, they could get an early big lead over this Chicago team with the way the Bulls have been going. So I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to look at Cleveland in this spot first half at -7. I did bet that.
Shoot.
Dutchy or WAM?
Backwood.
Oh. Forgot all about that.
Is bad for your health.
Yeah,
That's why I'm here acting like a real NBA analyst and shit. Back with this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
Is bad for your health.
You start talking about the Bulls, Dutch just start coughing and shit.
they bring that out in you. Yeah.
All right, Sixers and Wolves. Wolves now 14-point favorite, 14.5 even, and total down to 219.5 for Philly. I mean, I don't even think I got to say too much about this game. Philly stinks. They don't have anybody left. Even Maxey's out. I mean,
Podcast P, he's out again. Yeah,
he's game time.
Oh, he's game time.
But he doesn't even matter.
He's pushing for a playoff run.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
He might as well go back on the podcast now, man. It's already. He should have been started doing that. So it's Timberwolves a pass for me. I'll probably stay off. Whoever wants this game.
This is my backwood.
Yeah. I'll start it up there because I know we probably got multiple backwoods after this. So I'll start. Andre Drummond again, man. Listen, bro. Y'all see how he was able to get 7 rebounds in first quarter. I think we got to just put that into perspective that that's what he's gonna do. That's what he's on today. He on that type of time. I think he's gonna just get rebounds. It's over 10.5. It's one more than what we had yesterday. -120 is what they're giving us here. I think he gets up to 12, 15 rebounds today. Andre Drummond. Just you kind of hope that it's not a blowout there. I don't think the Timberwolves got it in them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with Andre Drummond over 10.5 rebounds.
All right, guess you're going back to the well for Wham Bam. A backwood. Is this a double backwood, Dutch?
Yeah, man. I love seeing the chat, man. Tasha, good to see you, young lady.
Chat's backwooding this too.
And life in Vegas. Yeah, man. We got backwoods all throughout the chat. And Bobano too, man. It's only right.
Is bad for your health.
Nets and Spurs. I mean, damn, the card it's just getting worse as we go, huh?
We should have started off from the bottom.
As soon as I showed up, goddamn.
we had the good shit early. I'm like, damn. Caught the fuck out.
The line is moving against the Spurs. I'll say that. They opened 5.5-point favorites. The total skyrocketing up from 221 as high as 229.5. And the D'Lo plus Cam Thomas effect back on the Nets makes that completely different offensive team. So it makes sense why the line is moving both directions. I would agree with both. You agree, Babano?
0-5 against the spread. San Antonio, that is, in their last 5 games as a favorite. So, they've been awful laying points. Brooklyn, we go hard. Plus 3.5. I like the Nets here.
Yeah.
Who won it?
I'm right there with you, Babano. I think Dan Kelly said something in the chat, man. He said I was missing out how good coach this Nets team was. I looked into it. You're right, bro. They actually have been having some type of competitiveness there. A lot of guys just in and out the lineup, trades happening and things of that nature. You can't really keep focus on what's going on with this team because it's the fucking Nets. We don't care about the Nets, but this is a perfect opportunity for them to be able to beat a team that this is like a pride type game. You know what I'm saying? So I do like the Nets here. I'm going to go 3.5 because if I think about them winning the game, I'm going to be mad as hell because they're going to be competitive. They're probably going to be up by even 20 plus points, but they may not want to win. So I think the 3.5 is probably the best way to go. So I'm right there with you, Babano. 3.5 with the Nets.
I wasn't going to bet Brooklyn at first, and then I saw San Antonio has failed to cover 5 straight as a favorite. I'm like, all right, I'll take Brooklyn off that last game for them. They'll play hard. They have played hard for Jordy Fernandez this year. I applaud that out of them, even with the injuries.
Shout out to my guy, Sweaty Butcher, man, Mr. Exotic, liking the Nets plus 4.5. I'm tell you one thing. There's not many things I could say that I won't do ever again. All right. But I promise you this right motherfucking now. For 2025, I will not be betting the Brooklyn motherfucking Nets. Absolutely motherfucking not. I came on here, said that shit with my chest out. I ain't been right since. Wham Bam, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. So more powers to you going right back to these motherfuckers.
This is my first time betting them since, bro. I
Giving them a chance tonight.
The articles that I read. That's the only reason why I got a little confidence.
I mean, that shit was like a 30p. Like that shit had me like questioning my. Yeah, we'll get off that. I don't even want to think about that shit. But yeah, man, absolutely no bueno. The Brooklyn Nets are no bueno. Skee.
Is bad for your health.
Clippers Suns, both the way these teams be playing right now, I really don't want to back either one for real. So, this is for me a backwood. Easy.
Is bad for your health.
Yeah, if I had to, Clippers, but I don't have to. Bastard teams, both of them.
Ain't got no daddies.
Let's just bring this a backwood unanimous here. This is a unanimous backwood here because I don't got nothing else to say either.
I know Dutch not touching this either, so we'll just I'll put it up.
Is bad for your health.
All right, last game on the slate: Pelicans and Lakers. Lakers up from 7.5 to 9-point favorites. Total down from 234 to 229. As far as who's available, I did see Luka was upgraded, right? Yeah, he's upgraded to available to play tonight. LeBron still probable. And then they're still missing Reeves, Rui, Goodwin, Morris, Cleveland. For the Pelicans, they're not missing anybody. Lakers, he's playing some damn good basketball. Do we want to lay 8.5 here? Missing a few of the key pieces there. I'm not sure that I do, but I don't want to bet against them either. How you guys view it?
I'm going to bet the Lakers only because I've been on them a bunch and I've won. I took them both times against the Clippers. I even took them the second time. Remember, that was the game on Friday, I believe. Wasn't it the rematch? No, that was the Sunday game. Sorry, the Sunday game with the Lakers and the Clippers. The Friday game, though, when we thought everybody might sit out, and then all of a sudden everybody's in, and the Lakers got the job done. And then everybody was kind of betting the Clippers in the rematch there, and the Lakers still got it done and beat the Clippers' ass again for a second straight game. So they're playing really well. There's great harmony right now. You can tell it's still the honeymoon phase of Luka the Don being with this team. They're going to hit a speed bump and they're going to go on a losing skid at some point. But right now, the harmony's there. The only thing that I am concerned about is they got a big Knicks game coming up. New York's coming in. But I don't trust the Pelicans enough to go on the road with this version of the Lakers playing well and even playing some defense right now. So, yeah, this could be an under. You're right as far as this game. I agree with the move down. Lakers are defending, but I took the Lakers here. We laid, 8.5 here with the Lakers. Probably wouldn't take them if I hadn't been betting them a lot lately and winning. I probably wouldn't be taking them in this spot, but because we've been cashing with the Lakers, it's kind of like a free roll here for me. We'll take them again. They're playing well.
Yeah. 2 ways I'm approaching this game. Dalton connects. Since we don't have no Austin Reeves, they got to look into somebody else on the Lakers to be able to fill that third guy that's going to be able to score for him. You're not going to have Austin Reeves there, so you got to go into somebody there. So I'm going to go Austin Reeves. I'm sorry, you don't have Austin Reeves, so you got to go Dalton to connect. Over 9.5 points. That's why I'm attacking there. And then also I think that Zion is going to just feed on this, bro. Pause. I just think he's going to go crazy and, do whatever he wants there. So Zion points over. I haven't locked that in yet. I think I could get better than 22.5, maybe somewhere around 21.5. That's kind of where I want to be at, though. But, yeah, I think Zion go crazy. Don't connect. I did take that over 9.5. I'm not trusting the Lakers to do the 8.5. I think that is it. If you do want to trust that the Lakers are going to do that, you just know that it's going to be a big ratings type spike that they always been talking about. And I think that's because they really want the Lakers to play well. So I could see that happening here, but I'm just going to think that the formula for the Lakers' success offensively is to allow Dalton Connect be that third leading guy there. Unless Luka and LeBron go for 40 each, I think he should be able to get that 9.5, over 9.5. So Dalton Connect is what I really like today.
Real quick before Dutch goes, I just want to say I love it, first of all, but when is the last time we heard Dutch say anything negative about the Lakers ever since they got Luka?
That is crazy.
Or any of us for that matter, even the two Laker fans. On the screen.
Yeah. I've been trying to be more objective because of this shit, though. I ain't gonna lie.
You should have listened to the show last night. I had some negative shit to say about.
Yo, he was crazy. Yeah, actually, he said Luka's getting shut down by Scottie Pippen last night. So,
Hey.
Oh my god!
And if Scotty don't,
Oh yeah, you know what?
We can
Yeah, you
switch.
were cutting up last
Okay,
night.
so
Matter of fact,
if
now I'm
Luka
thinking
gonna
about
bust Scotty's ass, we'll switch. Scotty will definitely shut down LeBron's ass, and we'll take D-Rock. You don't think Robin gonna shut down Luka? Look, I'm the biggest Luka guy. And I'm telling you right now, Robin will give this motherfucker fits. Scotty will give anybody fits.
Bro, and then you got Charles Oakley. I'm not even about to start with you again, Dutch.
Yeah, let me get back on check, man. Don't let me have to school your ass around too, man. Hey, check it out. Pelicanos plus the 9. Minus 105 to the motherfucking
Oh, his favorite team. We set him up.
Believe it. Hey, ain't no fanboy shit here, man. We like that green over everything. We fuck with that purple and gold. Don't get it twisted. Look at Don LBJ playing unfucking believable. No Austin Reeves tonight. You know what I mean? That could come in, but this is a situational spot. They laced him up and tied him up when nobody thought they would against the Lakers round 2, right? Or against the Clippers, excuse me. They won the first one, and they thought, oh, questionable. Nah, man, these motherfuckers went out there and did it again. Held down LA like we wanted to see. Now let's not get greedy. Let's not get greedy. They did what we thought was gonna happen, and then New York's gonna come into town. They're gonna handle business. But for tonight, it's the Pelicanos, man. They might fuck around and beat the Lakers. But because you got Luka, you won't lose this game. If it was just LBJ out there, y'all gonna lose that motherfucker. But tonight, Zion, Trey Murphy, CJ McCollum might even find that motherfucking 3-pointer. I mean, they got Bruce Brown, they got Alvarado off the bench to give him some energy. I think the Lakers are in cruise mode tonight. I think they put in a lot of energy to beat the Clippers in back-to-back nights to hold down LA with Luka's first time against them as a Laker. And I do believe they're thinking about the New York Knicks here in a couple nights. And they just know that they can kind of cruise through this game. And at the end of the day, Luka will find a motherfucking way because that's how it goes. So Lakers win by probably 3 or 4. Give me the motherfucking Pelicanos plus 9. It's good money.
I'll allow it.
Double-digit wins by the Lakers, though, at home to the Pelicans in the last 3 years.
Yeah, look, they beat them 3 straight times. All of them 6 points or less. 6 points or less. All the last three meetings. But the Lakers have won last 3 meetings 6 points or less.
I'll say a lot of the time.
Now, those were all in New Orleans, though. I'm talking about in LA. They've won by double digits 3 straight times when it's been in LA.
Well, I was looking at the last three games they played, and yes, LA has beat them, but they've all been 6 points or less. But yeah,
no, I agree. They got the Knicks coming up.
In LA.
They got the Knicks coming up. 2 wins against the Clippers. It's kind of a sandwich spot. That's the case for the Pelicans. I agree.
And they got some players out there. Trey Murphy can ball. We know Zion is. If he's playing, he gonna eat, right? Regardless. And, I mean, Bruce Brown ain't no slouch. Alvarado can play a little bit. CJ, come on now, find a way.
Man, Wham, look at Wham just sitting back. Like, usually, we'll be up here having to fight y'all.
Fight for our lives. Fight for our lives with my feet up there. You know what I'm saying?
I like that look, though. We got Matt G with the Luka triple-double. I like that look for sure. Fuck around.
Yeah, I can see that for sure.
Yeah,
all right, let's get to best bets and get out of here. We're gonna go to Wham Bam and maybe Lil Wham over there.
Right.
Let the people know what you think is the best way to get paid.
Bro got his iPad hella loud and shit. I'm trying to turn that down. Best bet today is the same as yesterday, y'all. We gonna run back to the well. We gonna tell them that they gotta put that shit up a little bit higher. Andre Drummond over 10.5 rebounds. It's not broke yet, and we ain't trying to fix it. Let's win again.
Good stuff. Babano, how'd I get to the window today?
We're going to go with an ugly dog here, and I actually like this one more and more when I started looking into it. Then I saw the Spurs are 0-5 ATS as a favorite. You got Brooklyn coming off a bad loss. I think this is the spot to take Brooklyn. +4. Spurs have failed to cover 5 straight as a favorite. Make it 6 straight tonight. Brooklyn +4 against San Antonio. Best bet.
Good stuff for Babano. For myself, I'll take the Magic. Just lost to this team recently. So get that little quick revenge. Magic has big, medium to big favorites, 7+. They're 10-4 against the spread. And if you just peek at that Eastern Conference standings, I mean, they're right there. It's like 1.5 games separating them from the Heat and Hawks as far as like they're in the middle. So important game. I think they can absolutely win by margin, and that's what we'll use for our best bet tonight. Last but not least, Dutchie, let them know what the freshest look of the day is and take us home.
Yeah, man. Freshest look. And we love the Knicks, man. We do love the Knicks today, but that motherfucker done up to 6 now. So we will take the Indiana Pacers. That's right, gold-blooded. Laid at 3.5 -115. It's good money, man. There's levels. There's a couple levels today. And that's sure as hell one of the levels today. Indiana Pacers. I love that look. -3.5, -115. Be sure to like, subscribe, and share the motherfucking video. Y'all stay fresh, stay blessed, and let's stay putting these motherfucking bookies to rest. Yeah, man.
You guys ready?
It's the plan, Bobby.
We're winging it, Jerry.
You always wing it.
We're gonna get killed. What you mean, we, white boy? You ready? Here we go.